Pop out the
No, pop
OBS.
in.
How about yourself?
Hello and welcome. I swear my mic was working this entire time correctly. This is Treasures of the Laughing Abyss with a Mystic Menagerie. With the Iron Abyss Pirates. We've got the captain, Avery Ironmoon.
Heyo.
The cook and, I suppose, resident devil spawn, Ambrose.
Hey.
The gambler, who's just here to throw cards at things, really, Corvus.
Hey.
The shipbreaker turned ship maker, as it were, Darenthal Shorecrasher.
I'm here to break ships and kick ass.
You had a ship yet?
I mean, we still got one.
We've got the quartermaster, Scrappy Delora Pearl.
Hello.
The first mate, Wayfish and Mysterious, Fizz Silverbow.
Hello.
And the one who's not currently part of the crew, home to the monastery in a cave that they went through in the last session, we have Toko the Tortle.
Howdy.
Speaking of those caves, here they are.
Oh, hey, we're back here.
And let's get rid
I
of
can't
that
believe the
ugly-
cave was a monastery.
Yes. You may notice I grabbed a module for helpful things. Delora, unless she dropped it, now has her Wrath of the Sea active as a circle around her.
Thank God.
Woohoo.
And it follows her as she moves. You can't
Nice.
quite see it in the stream view. I'll pan down for a second here.
I can see it. I'm kind of in view, but I can't see it because I'm blind.
We've got Darenthal down at the entrance there. Corvus nearby looking at something. I assume the
I was
bodies.
picking up my cards.
Oh, yes, picking up cards. Ambrose up top, inspecting their kitchen. And then down in this one of the only large rooms that's actually separated in this area are Fizz, Toko, Delora, and Avery, who can't see anything. Because Avery is the only person in this group who doesn't have dark vision. And Darenthal has basically just run in from the beach after getting called back to the ship. What everybody else doesn't know is there were actually 2 flares that went off, meaning the ship was actually under attack. You handle it, don't worry.
I hit stuff.
You hit stuff.
There's the strong people on the ship.
It's gonna demand a raise.
He's already getting enough shares
Just
as
got
it is.
one.
So let's I'm just gonna make a roll here with this die that nobody can see because it's important that nobody can see. It's really not. And
I
we're gonna
cannot see, I'm legally
start
blind.
with Ambrose. If there's anything in particular you wanted to do, let's pan this up so you're visible.
Do we determine whether or not there was anything in this room?
That's what I'm asking if you want to attempt.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just start off by looking around, taking
Sure.
a wee look.
You're gonna roll me perception and then investigation. Okay. Okay. So off that perception, you're not seeing anything out of place. I mean, it's an odd construction for sure. I mean, there's a stove in the middle of a cave. You don't see a way for smoke to get out. But that investigation gives you the chance to look through, like the shelving, these bags that the goblet shark fell on and bled into, which are now mostly useless. But you can tell it was flour. Most of what's in here seems to be ready to eat. It's possible that your best guess is very little cooking actually happened in here. A lot of what they ate was pre-made or eaten raw, cold, room temperature, whatever it ended up being.
You know, monk stuff.
Pretty much.
Yeah, makes sense, I guess.
But your best guess off the flowers, they did bake some bread here and there.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this information, to be honest.
A lot of the food stuff is shelf stable. Nothing's really gone bad, nor will it anytime soon.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can definitely stock up while we're here then.
Who said?
Oh, yeah, I guess this is kind of your property, huh?
You're pirates. Do you really think you actually care?
That's also true.
To a monastery.
All right, and then
Yeah,
unless
I'm just gonna start taking whatever.
all right, we'll move on from you then, down to Corvus and Darenthal. Whoever wants to go first. Corvus, I don't think you really have anything specific to do here. You're just kind of pulling your cards out of corpses or off walls.
Yep.
I'm gonna just go in the cave.
Go ahead and advance. As you come through, you see a statue right here. Come on. That is glowing. I forgot to put it on the map, but it is glowing. And it seems to be one of the only lights. It's basically, you see a little bit of light coming up here. Your best guess is, I mean, it's possible these statues are the only light source in this entire thing. And you do notice Corvus as you step over a couple of goblin shark bodies.
Hey.
So, it's a ship.
Ship was fine. Eventually.
Eventually.
Whack some things. More these little guys, the goblin sharks.
Mhm.
A couple of them came.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beat them up. Fixed a couple holes they made. I'm back now.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it took
Are there
him
more of them here?
There are a lot of them here.
There's a lot of them everywhere.
for context.
Seems like there's.
It took Darenthal about 15 seconds to get to the ship from the shore.
Damn.
Well, you're a monk, so he's got extra movement. His swim speed is equal
Yeah, and
to his
he's
monk
speed.
speed.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Action and
I can
bonus
haul ass.
action dash. He was moving triple speed.
Oh shit. In a single action. That's
And it still took
120
him
meters?
like 3-4 turns to get out there.
like 120 meters in 6 seconds. That's like 20 meters per second.
It's feet, not meters.
Oh, it's feet. Okay.
Baldur's
But it's
Gate is
about-
the only D&D thing that has ever used meters, and I believe that's only 3.
I just use meters because it's more accurate.
That's not hard to
On
play.
D&D when they use feet.
Yeah. D&D is always feet. You can, like, say, anyway. So you two having a little conversation. Are you doing anything particular, or just kind of hanging with Corvus now?
I guess probably just to hang. They seem relaxed. Seems like things are handled.
So you just kind of follow Corvus along, collecting his cards. Feel free to interject in a little small talk and just move yourselves along as I deal with this room over here. Aren't you guys having fun? Delora, is your Wrath of the Sea still active?
No, that's
Okay,
alright.
let me turn that off. I just wanted to show it off because it's cool. So Toko, I believe you were going through the desk.
Yes.
You're gonna give me an investigation check. You're not finding anything of import here. You don't. You're just kind of looking. You're frazzled. You're really just looking over the top of the desk. Anything jumps out at you. You're not even going through the drawers or anything like that. Delora, are you doing anything with that? Or are you just kind of leaving her be for now?
I think I'll probably just kind of like hang out with her. Not really like looking over her shoulder or anything, but just kind of making sure she's, there for emotional support.
Mm-hmm. Fizz, what about you?
I think he wants
did
to
you
I'll
walk
type
away?
something in chat.
I must have missed that.
Can I try again to fill time?
Not just yet. I'm gonna shift that over to Captain.
I'm not sure what the it's do here, honestly.
Well, you've got a light source to your relative south. Down
Yes, and I could do something right now that I kind of want to do just because I want to show it off. I want to cast glitter beam on the floor in front of me.
All right, let me read that.
Oh, did I
A
put it twice?
target.
Oh.
So you can't aim this at the floor,
Damn it.
but you can aim it at a corpse.
Can I cast glitter beam on this corpse in front of me?
Which one? Top or bottom?
Top.
Alright. Let me just go mess with lighting.
Never thought we would have a glittery corpse, but here we are.
Sheds feet in a 5-foot radius.
Bedazzle it.
There you go.
There we go. That's not that right, is it?
Nah. But you can see a little bit. You can see fizz. That's you can see a bit more than fizz. That's bright light. This doesn't do relative light very well.
That's fine. It's over 5 feet range, so that's fine. I just wanted to use it because I didn't know what else to do right now.
Mess with that.
And I could see shit.
Yeah. You get a
Alright.
better view on the two beds up here. One is clearly been thrown onto the other. It was likely
Damn.
somewhere else before. Toka, you can go ahead and take your second roll now. Again, investigation.
Whatever they battled here, it was really strong to lift the bed up.
I'm trying, I swear.
You can do it. I believe in you.
It's not letting me click normal or open any character sheet right now.
Give it a minute. It might just be slow on you right now. I hope you two are aware up there that pretending you're put records on a turntable is fully visible on stream.
Good.
Good.
That's the expected response. Amaris, you can go ahead and come back down this way as well.
Can I question?
Yeah, we'll move up to you.
Since we're kind of killing time. Well, not killing time, but since we're not actively engaged with stuff. Can I? How do I share this in the chat? Can I? So I have an ability called Chef, which allows me to use 1 hour of work.
I have an ability called Chef.
Whoops.
To 1 hour of work to create some treats.
Mhm.
Can I do that?
You are certainly allowed to, yes.
Okay, now I'm offended.
What?
Okay.
No, not by snacks, by like his stuff could show, not mine.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'll hit that button for you then. That's how this is gonna be. Investigation. An 11. Yeah, you still don't think to look in the drawers. I'm sorry. Also, there should be light here. I forgot. There's a torch there.
Oh.
Darnthal, as you were moving through the monastery with Corvus, you did very much notice that the majority of the light sources here, or pretty much everything that you saw, was exclusively these statues.
Also, I thought Ambrose threw the torch behind the desk.
Okay, I thought I was going crazy. I thought that was.
Did
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Ew,
Torch is on the
that's-
floor somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, maybe presumably still lit, I guess.
Here. That's where it is.
It was.
Wait, can I target the torch with the glitter beam?
You wouldn't be adding any light to it.
Damn.
I mean, you can, but you'd probably break the torch more than you'd add light.
Yeah, that's fair.
So with that 11, Toko, you're kind of like looking under the desk, but not in it, and you don't really find anything.
Can I throw the desk out of frustration?
Give me a strength check.
I will try.
Give me a strength check anyways. Just a flat strength. Alright. You can't currently make rolls. So a flat strength.
Womp.
Alright.
Yeah, that works.
If I didn't see it then, I probably see it now, and it's broken.
Which direction are you throwing the desk?
I think we're big shark.
Yeah, probably out of frustration, I just kind of turn with it at either the bed or one of the dead goblin sharks.
Alright. Can you type in chat for me? To roll a singular d6.
Negative.
Alright.
It's literally not letting her hit enter.
What?
That's very odd.
So, yeah. Just so you know.
Are you... No, it is doing that. Okay. Try leaving Foundry and coming back. So the result of this is literally just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming down from the top at 1 and 4 being the bed.
I'm back.
He's back.
Huh?
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
It's loading, hang on.
No.
I thought you were telling
Fizz.
me. Oh, it is me. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna die. It's fine.
Because Toko is throwing a desk. Directly past you.
Saving.
Saving throw. So
Oh,
as
you got
Toko,
that.
in pure
I think I'm okay.
frustration from not being able to find anything, grabs this desk, turns around, whips around. Faster than you'd think she'd be able to holding this. I mean, it's wood, yes, but it's still a full, solid piece. Turns around and whips this thing at the wall behind you, or behind her, I should say. You have a split second and just drop to the floor as this thing
Whoa.
sails
I know I'm short, but that was gonna hit my head.
right where your head was to smash against the cave wall. There is nothing of note in the broken battered remains, at least at first look. Actually, let me roll something here. Go ahead and...
Can I attempt just a random roll to see if I can roll things?
Yeah, go ahead. Yay, it works again! And that acrobatics was, we're gonna say, to avoid hitting something.
Okay.
On the off chance that Fizz failed his save.
Do you think that Darenthal and I heard that crash?
Yes, you guys are pretty much right where you're
Yeah.
standing by now. As you walk sort of past the kitchen area where Amaros went, you hear him, I don't know, humming or something. I don't know what he's doing up there, but he's making some kind of noise, so you know he's in there. He's a man of many things. Consistency is not one of them.
Said I was humming.
So yeah, you two hear just this crash as you're coming up, and give me perception checks, both of you. Darnthala and Corvus.
Yeah.
Ooh, Darnthal! All you
Oh my
notice is
gosh.
Fizz drop to the floor. Corvus, you do see like a slight blur of something flying against the wall right before you hear the sound. Darnthal, all you notice is Fizz drop to the floor. Make his call of like, I was standing there!
Oh boy, is there another fight?
No, it seems that
No.
our friend here just got a little carried away.
Oh.
And you were friends with that table that got carried away?
I just wanted to fight.
Is it more of a carry or a
Oh.
throw?
It was a throw.
Ah, so table, I knew him
Carried by
well.
the wind.
What was that, Delora?
I said, didn't you just fight?
He's had time to run that
Yeah.
off.
To note, you would actually not have known about him fighting. The only person right now who knows that is Corvus. Because he has not yet mentioned what happened.
Oh, I wasn't saying that in character.
Okay, we're good then. So yeah,
Speaking of,
you've got Darenthal back.
Dorenthal, report, please. What happened? What was the flare?
More goblin sharks. They hit the ship. I hit them. I fixed the ship.
Good job.
Looking at the remains of the desk, Corvus.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me investigation. Oh my god. You have a difficult time just kind of sorting through the debris. Just shards of wood and a random
Can I
knob and
Can I do like a roll to see if I get a splinter?
no, because I'm going to make that roll, and I wasn't
Damn
going to if you hadn't mentioned it.
Well, I wanted to do it anyways, so.
You're gonna give me a flat roll as a luck check. You have to beat what I have rolled here.
What, just like a 1d20?
Yeah, just roll a d20. You do not get a splinter.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's ridiculous.
Only you would be disappointed with not getting injured. Toko, anything to say after your little rage fit?
Are they back yet?
I'm currently in a rage fit.
After the first part of it, I should say.
Leading into something?
Oh no, I just had to restart my whole laptop
Yeah,
by
I was
force
gonna say-
because it was
Oh.
frozen.
Oh, I see.
No, not actually game. Like current human
Another
rage
show.
fit.
In that case, anybody else have something they
What's
want to do in
happening
this
here?
moment?
I'll go pick through the desk that almost hit me in the head.
Go ahead and roll me investigation. Move yourself over.
I'll help. Maybe move some of the debris.
You doing your own check or a help action?
Help action.
All right, go ahead and roll it with advantage.
Oh, that's disadvantage.
No, that's advantage.
It says
Oh, keep
disadvantage
low.
on
No,
the
it's
thing.
disadvantage.
Just roll another check. Or wait, no,
You
don't have to.
You can just look at it. Yeah, you can just see it. It was one
12.
higher than that on the other roll. Yeah, as
Wow.
well. Very
Oh my
consistent
gosh.
roll.
So
Yes.
even with his help, you're not finding anything, I'm gonna say, out of the ordinary. You're finding bits of normal-looking scripture still written in primordial, so you still can't read it, but it doesn't look to you like it's something strange. It looks like normal bits of scripture. as
Maybe
opposed
Toko
to
just really didn't like the scripture.
culty bits of scripture. You're gonna give me a luck check, both of you, actually. I'm gonna roll 2 separate times here. First one's for Fizz. You get a splinter. You're proud of this, aren't you?
It's funny.
Darnthal does not get a splinter. So, as you're digging through the... As you're kind of digging through this, you catch a splinter in your, let's say the ring figure on your right hand. And you take 2 points of damage.
2?
2. It's a splinter, not a fucking...
I was expecting 1.
It was D4.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's as strong as a dagger.
I mean, you don't fuck with splinters. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no, splinters are nothing to
Yeah.
play with. But yeah, nothing really seems out of the ordinary other than that. And that also kind of stops your search as that hits your finger. That bitch hurts.
Yeah, I'll put a band.
Can I check this out? If I can see.
You will be rolling with disadvantage.
Okay.
Why? I
knew
can light it up
that
for him.
If you're casting dancing lights, then he
Sure,
rolls
man.
it normal.
Yeah, I'll put
Okay.
the lights down for him.
Alright.
So glitter beam does not light up enough.
Dancing lights. So roll your investigation.
Investigation with normal, right?
Just
Not
normal, yeah.
advantage.
Unless someone's going to give you a help action.
I got 16.
Anybody giving a help action? Going once. Going twice.
I can help
Okay.
again.
Wait, I'll do it.
Go ahead and roll advantage. You should still have the arrows available.
No, I'm just gonna roll
Really?
it again. Yeah, I was surprised. Oh, it's probably because it did it from the pop-up window.
No, because it's not showing anything else either, so I think it's a different problem. Just roll another check, yeah. You keep the 16.
Okay.
And you get a special check. Okay. So Fizz lights this up, and from where the desk was, Delora is just kind of like, "You can do it," I assume, because.
Yeah. While also just like kind of furiously hugging Toko to try to make her feel better.
Roll me a charisma check.
Like, that's my friend. I'm here for you, friend.
Just roll me a flat charisma. Actually, no, make it persuasion. Meanwhile, it doesn't work. Meanwhile,
Well,
Avery, you're digging through this. Give me a luck check. Flat d20.
That's just straight D20, right? Yeah.
You do not get a splinter.
Hey.
And instead you find in this something nobody else was really noticing. A small bracelet. It's not fancy, it's not like anything special, it's just like a fairly standard looking black leather strip bracelet.
I pick it up and I'm like, Toko, does this have anything to do with you?
Does it?
We're in a house. I assume it does.
It's a normal. You have one of your own. It's a pretty standard accoutrement for monks of the monastery. It is odd to you that it's in the desk and not on someone's person.
Okay.
Because you're wearing yours.
Valid. Okay. Well, to kind of complete the whole scene, since I also had a rage fit, Togo yells, "God damn it!" and then throws the desk. Obviously, all the splinters happen. And then she answers Avery, well, I have one, and she shows wherever it's being worn. But it's weird it was in the desk. It just kind of shows what monastery we're from. I hope they're okay.
Avery, give me a flat d20 again.
Do you think whoever this is still out there, or do you? I'm not really sure.
These bracelets are not marked in any way.
Okay.
You don't know who it... This is for Toko. You don't know whose it is. There's no real identifiers on these. Even the masters wear the exact same thing as yours. You going to relay that, or...?
No, just keep it to myself.
Speaking of
Someone's
survivors,
stealing my food that I don't know of.
Yeah, you are not aware that food is being stolen right now.
No, please.
But it is happening.
I think you should. I think it's it. I think you should probably keep this Toko.
One more luck check.
I would like that.
For me?
Yes. And who was I saying picked up the scripture? Believe that was Fizz. Did you actually pick that up and hold it in your hand, or were you just leaving it on the ground as you were shifting through stuff?
I would have just left it on the ground since it didn't
Okay.
seem anything interesting to me.
There it is. One more roll for me. Oh, I didn't like that. I like that. I just didn't like how it rolled, not the result. Result ended up being identical. As you hold this out, this leather bracelet out towards Toko, who you actually can't fully see. You're just kind of, initially you're kind of doing it towards her voice until she comes out of the shadow, but at the same time, not. And in the same moment, you're suddenly able to see Delora. Just suddenly.
Hi, I'm Delora.
Hi, how are you?
I can see. I thought I can see you for a second there, and now I can see you. What's going on?
And you can even make out that far wall where the desk used to be. You can see just a bit of the dust pattern underneath where it was. Like, so all of a sudden, you can somewhat see in the dark.
Is it because I picked this talisman up?
Are you still holding it out?
Yeah.
Toko, are you gonna take it from him, or?
And then I'm like, wait a minute, like, what? And then I try to take it back, or I try to pull it back.
We're in the awkward stage where he was giving it to me and I was gonna take it, and then he was like slowly taking it back. So like my hands reached out and I'm
I was
like,
like, wait a
what?
minute.
I
was like,
want.
wait a minute.
Hold on. I want to give Toko the chance. Do you want to roll a pseudo attack to take it out of his hand before he pulls it back? Just a strength contest, basically. Or let's call it a dex contest.
I mean, yeah, why not?
So you're both gonna roll me dexterity, just flat dexterity.
Ability check, right?
Yep. Yeah, Delora.
close
No,
one.
sorry, not Delora. Toko
Close. Yeah.
takes that before you're able to fully pull your hand back. Delora, God, Toko pulls it out of your hand, and your vision goes back to normal.
Damn, it was supposed to be a Delora arc.
It was not. I just keep flipping the name.
We're so similar, you and I.
Just racist against all the sea creatures.
Right?
Wait. Okay. Those powers definitely came from that talisman. I don't know what is going on, but that talisman has power in it.
Toko just gives like the frog slow blink.
Because, yeah, Avery did not mention
Okay.
that he gained dark vision for about 30 seconds.
Oh, that's the next thing I say. It's like, I could see in the dark. I could see Delora back behind you. I could see over in that corner where the darkness is completely enveloped.
Toko, you're confused because you can see that just fine.
Yeah.
And so him being able to see into that corner is very strange. I don't know if you're going to do anything with that information, but you have it.
Nah. He's got it.
Never let him see.
How
How else am I supposed to justify dancing lights?
the other where is it? Oh, it's right there.
We're
Well,
running away.
So
Just like
Toko
he's having a
tucks the
schizo
little
episode.
bracelet into her bag.
I could give you something for it if you want. Anything you could think of.
You're rolling me persuasion, Toko. You are rolling me a flat d20. There isn't really a skill check to go with this. You're just rolling me a flat d20 to see if you get pissed off. Against a 14. I'm gonna say you don't, but you are still insulted.
What? My monastery just kind of got ransacked, and you want me to give you something that's from one of the members? Are you okay? Do you need
I'm sorry.
medical attention?
I'm sorry. When I picked it up, I could suddenly see everything. I normally can't see in the dark, but with that in my hand, I could see everything.
Toko, the concept of someone being unable to see in the dark is entirely foreign to you.
Couldn't you always see in
No.
the dark?
Anytime no fizz.
No, I think I'm the only one in our current party that actually is. Wow.
He was born with a bit of
Everyone-
an eye deficiency. He's sensitive about it.
See, I know a doctor.
Does
for
he
that.
need glasses?
Yes, I do.
Basically.
Literally,
Oh.
fucking night vision goggles.
I am an elf. I am a sun elf basically, not an under elf.
So you're an elf who can't see in the dark.
Correct.
That's weird.
And
I need
Everyone-
everybody except for Amros and Avery to roll me nature checks. Oh, and Fizz. Fizz doesn't need to. So Corvus, Darenthal, Delora, and Toko, give me nature checks.
Can you roll for me?
It's
'Cause,
broken again. What the hell?
Yeah.
Best rolls of all time.
Speaking of people who can't see in the dark,
I saw that. I just saw that. It's so funny.
Toko, you are fully
Steve.
aware that not just high elves, but all mortal fae are normally able to see in the dark.
I hope so.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Mm-hmm. How do you not have vision? What the fuck? So you specifically remember that it is normal for mortal fae to see in the dark. Maybe not perfectly, but they do normally have some level of dark vision.
So he does need an eye doctor.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it's just a birth defect.
of sorts.
Do you have glaucoma?
Early
I have
onset
vitiligo.
glaucoma, yeah.
Oh my god.
Horrible.
Oof.
Yeah, I can guarantee you it's not that.
How's your pressure? Are
It's
your eyes
not my
feeling okay?
vitiligo.
Yeah, but how persuasive is your guarantee?
I
We'll
really,
get you
How
started
many
on some
fingers am I
drugs.
holding up?
Toko, I do not need you to come in here with your real world knowledge.
Literally, any eye pain? Any change in vision?
Oh my god.
Mainly because Toko would not know
No,
any
that's
of
for my
that.
campaign.
No, she wouldn't.
No. Yeah.
Toko's a stealth eye doctor.
Okay.
I take people's eyes.
Well, I'm not technically fully an elf.
So you lied.
Not exactly. It seemed it. If I were to say, what I am, a lot of people would look at me very differently, and I don't like the looks I get when I talk about this.
He's born out of wedlock.
Oh,
That's what caused the
You
birth
too?
defect.
Toko, you
That
don't
is
even
so
have a
funny.
concept of wedlock.
no, but it sounded like the right thing to say.
That's fair.
Oh my god.
Toko was just from an egg, alright? Like, she doesn't fucking know.
If I hit her with a boat, will she forget?
Again.
Yeah.
Hey, want to play this one, Avery?
Yeah. Is that enough to your liking, or do you want to know?
I mean,
Can
I don't
sorry.
care. You're just not gonna get the bracelet.
Laura?
Laura's eyes just kind of narrow because she feels like he's acting a little shifty. Can I
You want to roll insight?
Oh, do I have to roll
Well,
for two?
Nope, you don't even need to bother. That doesn't even hit your passive insight.
Oh, okay,
Your
yeah.
passive deception, rather. Which, to
It's
be
like, it looks
fair,
fucking normal to me.
your passive
Yeah.
deception is a 15.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it is.
So any checks along that line is gonna have a flat 15 DC unless he's actively trying to hide it. That information is more for Avery than anybody else.
Yes, I'm very good at things.
Well, as your captain has his crisis with seeing in the dark, I'm gonna go see if we can find any of the monastery members. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I was about to ask, did we see any bodies
I
on the way
figured you
here?
guys already looked.
because I haven't
You
seen
did not.
the only bodies I saw were the goblin sharks, and I was
Toko,
confused.
as you turn to leave, this is the first time you're calm and looking in this direction. And you remember that there used to be one of the beds used to be here. And there's open space
Where?
behind it. Back here.
Bottom left.
Like the bed was here, and there's a cart here. And as you round the corner, you see a wall. Just a flat wall straight across. No heavily discerning marks on it, but it's also not natural. This is a built stone wall here.
Can I smack it?
Should I hit it?
You don't want to just investigate it? Fucking meatheads?
I'm gonna let Toko decide if she wants to roll investigation or attack.
Yeah, good idea.
I'll look at it first, and then I want to smack it.
Roll your
In that order.
investigation. Unless you need me to do it. Okay, cool. It's a wall.
Yes, and then I smash.
Roll to attack.
What?
Nice. Perfect roll.
Double punch.
You want to roll the one that's in your weapons list?
That was in my weapons list.
What the hell happened here?
What if I press attack? Normal.
That worked.
Boom.
There
I'm
you go.
so confused, but okay. 14 does
Damn.
hit. Roll your damage. So you 1d6 plus 3.
Can you tell me what the conditions were to miss?
It's a DC5. AC5 rather. Your fist kind of crunches into the wall and it takes no damage.
What?
You want to
want
let
me to hit it?
Corvus
I can
look
hit
at
it.
it?
Stoned. You're not that strong.
Hear me out, big strong people. Maybe let Corvus
I'll roll to
go
attack.
look at it.
Can I
I-
roll investigation? Is that the check we're doing?
Jonathan stepped up already. He's rolling to attack with his big club.
Something tells me he can't possibly do enough damage.
What is going on
Okay.
here?
It's probably because we're doing it on board
Oh,
instead of foundry.
Never mind, whatever. Third try worked.
Alright, I gotta look into this, I guess, because that's not how it's supposed to work. You're gonna be rolling 2d6 plus your strength. So 2d6 plus 3. Just do it, it's a 2d6 plus 3. Oh, there it is. What the hell? That's a horrible roll.
This is weird.
Again, your club just kind of thunks against the wall and it takes no damage.
All right, smart people, you're up.
Steps back.
So you both step
Can I
back.
hear any of this, by the way?
No, you don't hear any of this. And you still got time to go. Roll me cooks
okay.
utensils.
Let's
That'll give you something to do.
Just had to say something.
Well, I've been slowly moving my character like down the hall, like one block at a time.
Oh yeah. I haven't been looking. What is going on with
Did that do
these?
the thing?
No.
That did not do the thing. Did that do the thing? No. Use normal.
Oh, there it worked.
Yeah, the food's fine. Good even. Corvus, I believe you're going to step forward and roll investigation. 18. So you look over this wall, and the spot on the right here, this section, you notice several of the stones, this is like cobbled, several of the stones that make up this wall can move. Like it can be pushed in.
Seems like a mechanism of some sort.
You can either attempt to brute force this, it's going to take time, or you can make a series of checks to see if you can just kind of deduce what the pattern is.
I like the idea of throwing checks at it.
Alright, so you're going to give me... First, let me pull up the list of skills here. First thing I'm going to want is perception.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that ain't helping you much. And then I'm going to want another investigation. That is a success. You notice some of them are more worn down than others, very specifically. And give me insight. So off of that, combined with what you noticed about the wear on the stones, you can hazard... It's a specific set of 4. You're going to then give me... We're going to give me a flat intelligence check. Your first guess is wrong. Try again.
As we're watching them.
Chung, 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 nothing. Chung, 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 nothing. Give me another one. Nothing.
Is this just like I keep doing this until I get like a
Not
success?
entirely.
No.
I mean, there's only 16 possibilities,
Right.
so
you'll
get it right eventually.
The
Get
DC
your
is going
degree
down
out
on
of
I mean,
each
it's going
check.
lower. Yeah.
So go ahead and do it again. Tung, tung, tung.
Something tells me she
Click.
got it.
And the other side of the wall swings open to reveal another room. Toko, you had no
Toko would
idea
like
this
to-
existed.
For sure. That sounds accurate. But Toko would like to pat Corvus's head. As like it's such a smart gnome.
And Dolores just kind of stand back there waiting for Amros, I think.
Just chilling.
So Toko, as you enter this room and you round that corner, you can see a statue in the back. It is not of Kyenjin. It's something
Aw.
else. Tentacles.
Do I know what this something else is?
You have no idea what this is. It looks like some kind of deep sea monster. And as you look around the rest of the room, there's another desk in here. There's some bookshelves full of stuff you have never seen before.
Huh. Well, before we jump down the trapdoor, I think we're missing someone.
We're gonna gloss over the tentacle monster statue.
Good guy.
For now. Pretend it's not here. Because I think you guys are missing your chef.
And
And I don't
Nargal's
think
running
you
off to
had your
find him.
full contingency
Nargal's
plan
gone.
in place.
Are you gonna
He's
want to
guarded
maybe
the exit.
do some investigation checks on the stuff that's in this room?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Alright, everybody who wants to do it, give me a check. Toko with a 15. Corvus with a 10. You're not finding a whole lot. Avery, you are finding something. Toko found something as well. 19, Delora as well. Fizz, not so much. It has not been a full hour, Amros, so you are looking at like a partial completion on this. So I will take a look at Chef real quick.
So, can I have one of the two treats?
Yes.
Because my proficiency is 2, and I get equal to the proficiency bonus.
So you got one
Cool.
treat. It works fully as normal, so you have one little 2 temp HP treat, 3 temp HP, whatever your proficiency got up to.
Yeah, it's temp HP equal to my proficiency bonus, which is +2.
+2. Okay. So Toko, you're searching this bookshelf, I'm gonna say, and you find like a journal almost. And you see one of the phrases, you recognize a phrase in this journal. It's one you know by heart. It's one of the phrases you see in the scripture of the monastery itself, of Kyenjin, being a knife in the deep with shadows that keep. You don't fully understand the meaning of it, you just know it as a rote phrase, really. But it's here a few times. And you're not entirely, the rest of it is coded. Like you aren't really sure what the rest of this journal is saying, but that phrase in particular is written in plain language. In common, actually. It's not even in primordial, like everything else in this journal. Avery, you're going through the desk. You find a similar deal. You find a sheet of paper that has that same written in common. A knife in the deep, shadows that keep. You also find in there a thing that I'm gonna see if it's on your character art or not, just to make things easier. I don't think so. It's fine.
No, I don't think so.
No, you
I
find,
don't have anything on paper.
strangely enough, a headband.
Can you see in the dark?
Now,
Can
do
I
you
put
put
it
it
on?
on, or you just hold it?
Yeah, can I put it on?
You put it on, and Fizz, Delora, I need you to give me perception checks. You both notice, as he puts this headband on, 2 small runes appear in the corner of each of his eyes. As you're looking down at the desk, putting this on, the moment it's seated fully, you can read the paper.
I can read this.
The fuck's wrong with your eyes?
Yeah, Captain, I think you're playing around with magic items you're finding on the ground.
Of course, magic items are fun, aren't they not?
It doesn't look so fun.
Sounds dangerous to
He
me.
just kind of like pokes his.
Hey, I can
goodies.
read this. I can read this when I wasn't able to read this before.
Unfortunately, it's still coded, so you
So his eyes are acting up again.
don't know what the fuck's going on with this,
He's having
but
a glaucoma attack.
you have not cast Comprehend Languages. You aren't even touching this piece of paper, but you can read it.
Hmm.
And these runes in the eyes are very small. Like, they're not super noticeable unless you're standing right next to him, basically.
He's having acute angle closure. It's fine.
No, it's not a medical problem.
Yet.
No, it's very much magical, don't worry. As he's exclaiming, I can read this! That's about when Delora, God, Darnthal and Ambrose walk in.
Look, I know she's a lovely
Oh my gosh.
gremlin, but
My brain is not functioning, I'm sorry.
Okay, we get it. You love her.
All the blue ones are the same.
You know what? I guess so.
It's the blue, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is the blue. I think that's what's throwing me. So Darnthal and Ambrose come in, and they hear Avery go, I can read this!
Mind you, I have no idea why there's a broken table, a hole in the wall. Like,
Yeah, you
what
come
on
through
earth
here,
is going
you
on?
look to the side and you see
What
a
the hell
desk
is going on
broken
here?
top of the already broken beds. You come further back, there's just this open wall that Darnthal leads you through, and then you hear this.
The captain learned how to read!
Well, it's about fucking time.
Wait until you find out he can't see. He's got a
Oh,
congenital
man.
disease.
Well, I was able to read before, but I can read other languages as if they were my own. As if I was proficient in that language.
I think
Didn't
your
you do that
captain
before?
got a concussion, guys.
You're right, Darnthal. He did do that before.
I'm gonna... Avery, do you want to maybe turn around and go through the bookshelf behind you
Yes, I will.
with this newfound ability? Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Do I know these books are written in primordial, or am I
You're
just
aware
like,
they're
what the fuck
primordial,
is
you
this?
just can't read them. You were never
Okay.
taught that particular script. Avery,
15.
you pull
Yeah.
out... You pick a book at random. You just reach out, grab it, open it, and you
Necronomicon.
realize you are looking
Yes.
at a book of cultish scripture.
The Necronomicon.
It is not the Necronomicon.
He would have had to check the second he picked it up.
Yeah, no, if it was something like that, I would have said, yeah, and you're rolling a fucking charisma save, a wisdom save, and an intelligence save. Good luck.
Death save.
No, not death save, not immediately. It depends on how those three
I would
checks
have
go.
most trouble with wisdom.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, yeah.
I could tell.
Process system isn't responding. That's a great thing to see on my phone. I'm trying to get...
I just ooh, cults. I wonder what this one's about.
You're flipping through.
Bolt.
Most of it is, again, coded. But you're pulling the letters off the page, right? It's still clear that this is something.
Yeah, ciphers are like to people who can read everything, or like even weirder.
Yeah. But there's a few things like, again, the exact same phrase pops out at you a couple times. A knife in the deep with shadows that keep. You are not aware that this is like a thing to do with what it is. You're just looking at this through the lens of this is a really weird phrase.
Outsider.
And I say
Okay,
it.
cult member.
I say it like, this phrase, like a knife. What was the phrase? I'm sorry. Anyway.
A knife in the deep with shadows that keep. You say it out loud, Toko.
It says,
I'm gonna say your head whips around at hearing that phrase, because it's not common parlance at all.
Huh? What'd you just say? Or what did you just say?
Yes, a knife in the deep, with shadows that keep is said so many times in this.
And
In
then,
Abyssal for some reason.
yes, it is in fact in Abyssal in that particular book.
Yes,
What
because
she
I
has
could
and what you read
understand.
originally,
Yes.
it was in common.
Mm-hmm.
In this book, it is in Abyssal. Because this
Well-
entire book is in Abyssal. Eventually, as you're flipping through, you see the same set of letters over and over and over again. And you realize that that's not ciphered. It's a name. And you're going to roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
You can get the help
Just flat
action for
intelligence?
this twice. What you are doing is trying to break this cipher in this moment. Who will be
Is
giving
that-
the
is it-
help action?
Can I do it?
Fizz and Corvus, I need both of you to roll your own intelligence checks first.
Oh no.
That's a pass. That's a fail. So,
+0 and
Avery, I need you to roll me 2d20. You're basically rolling, roll me intelligence with advantage.
Okay. The intelligence ability check.
What was
17.
the other check? What was the other roll?
8.
So on a
And that was the one after.
17, you do not fully distinguish this cipher, but you are able to pull out a second name in this book. One that is written within the cipher and not in plain. The
Okay.
name in cipher, one you have not heard before, is Kai-en-jin. Toko has never mentioned the god she worships to my memory, so you don't have a frame of reference for this name.
I mean, I said it when I was building the sandcastle, kind of like, oh my god, but, you know, oh my Kai-en-jin. But that's about
I
it.
would.
I'm
I
gonna,
probably would not
there
have
anyways.
yeah,
recognized
I'm
that.
just gonna. Avery didn't hear that, at all.
Valid. He was being buried.
The
Yes.
Yes.
name written plainly is Kiyakizin.
Okay.
You can't tell if there's a title. There's a sequence that repeats after every time. You can't tell if it's a title, if it's a descriptor. Like, you're not entirely sure what this sequence is. You can't fully understand it. Again, it's ciphered. And you haven't fully broken the cipher. Those two are the main ones you figured out. Is that name, or that name is the main thing you figured out. But as you turn some more pages, I'll let you take another shot at the cipher.
Okay.
Are we doing the same people for that help action?
Sure. I'll do it again.
Again, both of you, I need an intelligence check. The DC is 15.
Dang.
We're
Unfortunately.
doing great.
How come I don't see those?
Because your eyes are turned off.
Yeah, what?
Okay, do you also have
Turn them
glaucoma?
back on.
I
He doesn't have
heard
dark
them
vision.
go, but they didn't show up in the stream.
There's
Neither
an
of those
11 for
succeed,
Corvus
unfortunately.
and 8.
Yeah, I see the 11 and 8. I've got it on my other screen. I'm just gonna refresh the
Yeah, so-
rolls real quick, and that should theoretically fix it.
So it's just normal for me.
So you're just gonna make a flat check.
Okay.
Easy nat 20. That's
Nope.
No.
You get nothing off this second attempt to break the cipher. So all you're coming away with is Kai-en-jin and Kiyakizin showing up multiple times in this book.
Okay.
Do
On
you
further exam,
keep the
yes.
book,
Upon
or do you put it back?
before I make a decision on that, I'm just saying out loud. This book is very complicated. Most of it is written in a some sort of code I can't quite make out, but there are some things I have been able to make out, and the phrase that I mentioned earlier, and also a name. The name is Kai-en-jin. It just keeps popping up, but it's
Zoko?
very very confused as to what the name actually means.
Well, that's my god for one that we worship here at the monastery, and the saying's just a mantra saying that we have regularly. So
Wait, do you speak Abyssal?
no, it's written in common everywhere around the monastery.
Well, this is written in Abyssal. I can only read this
Well,
because
yeah,
of the headband I have. As soon as I put the headband, I can suddenly read everything.
As you say that, the runes in the corners of his eyes vanish, and he can no longer read it.
Okay, I guess this is for a short amount of time. Maybe I can use it later. Or maybe it was part of the... maybe it was a magical... most magical items are only one-time use outside of the... Oh, I'm sorry, what was the...
Within the Laughing Eye.
Within
the laughing eye.
Oh, within the Laughing House, it's only
Yes.
one.
I think it's just charged, not necessarily
Yeah, it's
one-time
charge
use.
based. Everything can be recharged.
And I think I just used the charge.
That is his current assumption.
Yep.
Do you mention the other name you found?
And then it is also written the same name. Same name, Kayanjin, is also written as Kayan Kizin.
Hyakizin.
Yeah, Kizin.
Toko,
Bless you.
I need a religion check. I'll give you advantage. Ooh. You do recognize the name?
I skipped that lesson.
Yes. Effectively, you know the name, you know it's not supposed to be said, but you don't know what the hell it means.
Wait, what? The first part?
You've heard the name.
Yes.
You know it's one that is not supposed to be like commonly uttered, like it can be used, but you shouldn't say it. But you don't know
Lord Vault.
why.
The one who cannot be named. Got it.
Effectively.
Oh, and I've just said his name aloud.
I wouldn't. Say that again. The second name. I kind of slept through that lesson, but it's not something we should speak of.
I see. So this just seems like it's a secret part of your monastery. Have you ever seen it? Have you ever seen this room before?
Um,
Oh, okay.
well, we're not supposed to go into the master's quarters very commonly, so
Boom!
no.
It's slightly muffled, but you hear a huge sound come from the trapdoor. It doesn't fling open or anything like that, but you hear this booming sound.
Toko wants to just take one of her fingers and tap it, like
It's a trapdoor made of wood.
it made a noise.
The noise came from under the trapdoor.
She wanted to see if it made it again. Okay, that bad.
Knock, knock.
I just wasn't sure if it was normal for your monastery to be speaking Abyssal.
I'm gonna have to make you roll for that one. It is absolutely not.
Okay.
Well, not to my knowledge. Definitely primordial, but I wasn't taught that, so I'm no
Secret
help.
death cult.
Well, if you weren't taught that, then I'm sure your higher ups did, because most of the books here I see are in Abyssal, and that doesn't give me much faith that this is not the this, I wouldn't be surprised if this was connected to that great deep one that we heard about. You see, I know that there can be very dangerous things in the deep, but the most dangerous is definitely an octopus monster and something with tentacles.
Roll me a nature check, Avery.
Okay.
What you've said is a common like story thing that everybody's really heard about to some degree, even Toko, with her knowledge of nothing.
Rude.
Am I wrong? But on a 13, you remember another name for those creatures of the depths that are to be feared. They are sometimes known as fathomless.
Fathomless. That name, I've heard it before. And, oh my gosh. I can't. This is all making sense now. Have you. Do you know about that, Toko? Are, are you aware that this could be connected to your monastery?
Give me another religion check. And Corvus, give me an investigation. You think of nothing. Corvus, you find a book with common on the spine.
Yeah.
A bit of both. Abyssal is both deep and demonic. It is interchangeable in this particular setting. That tells you the nature of some of these deep ones, which is
Yeah,
not
really.
uncommon knowledge. So, Corvus, you find a book with plain language now, just common, and all of you can read this thing. You take it off the shelf, and it reads, just the title alone reads, Kainjin. To your best of your knowledge, that is the spelling of the thing, whatever it is that Toko worships, and other denizens of the depths, is what this book reads. Just on the cover.
Hey, Toko, have you ever seen this one?
Have I?
You have not.
I haven't. I mean, this whole room is new to me.
You know,
But
that makes
that's
sense.
interesting.
Are you sure you weren't part of a death cult?
At this point, no.
Another booming comes from the trapdoor.
What's with the creepy statue in the corner?
You should probably do something about that.
Does no one else hear that booming down by that? Is that?
Avery,
I
aside
see
from
him-
that, I want you to roll me a religion check on the statue.
Oh, I definitely hear the booming, Captain. That's why I'm over here.
Coward. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Dirty
dirty
20. You realize, as you're going between the idea of this name and you look at this statue, you make a connection. That statue is of Kiyakizin.
What did I just say? You're not supposed to say the name.
Well, he didn't say the name. I said
No,
the
you
name.
didn't say that.
I don't exist in this
Exactly.
world,
Shut up,
And a
God.
narrator.
technically. Accurately, I
Toko.
am a demon. Of sorts.
Wow. Toko, I know that you said not to say that name earlier, but I think I remember seeing something about a deity that goes by the same name and is very similar to the imagery in front of me. I can't help but notice that I think you may be in a death cult.
What?
The dramatic boom of the music.
Yeah.
I mean,
Toko, you're gonna have to give me a wisdom save to not start losing your mind. It's a low DC, don't worry.
He's trying to
Sa-
say your friends killed
oh my
people.
god.
Safe throw?
The wisdom save, yes.
Yeah.
You succeed. But you still have to grapple with this knowledge that apparently you're part of a death cult.
You're just lightly hyperventilating.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Lightly? How do you lightly hyperventilate?
It's like the start of a panic attack. You're just internally like freaking out and just.
Okay.
Maybe it's a good thing you slept through all your classes.
Maybe.
Bro, the nat 20 on dodging the indoctrination.
Corvus, I need you to give me an insight check. You seem to be good at those, and you're looking at everything anyways. Doesn't matter.
Can I just like be comforting Toko?
Absolutely yes.
Like,
Can I give her a
Pokemon.
bardic inspiration for that?
Absolutely yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Doing what?
I'm gonna give her Toko a bardic inspiration
Oh, I see.
Just
because
remember you
I
have
have
that
to relate
D6,
that.
Toko.
Yeah,
Believe it's still a D6.
it is still
Yes.
D6. It's not D8 until like level 6.
Level
6 or
5.
Yeah, I think it's 5.
Oh, it is 5. Oh, that's another reason why I didn't want to level up.
Yeah, I'm aware, but
Get 5.
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
mentioned it to me,
That's
and
okay.
I made a plan to
live
fit
with
into this session. I'm not changing it now.
I live with the consequences.
Indeed you do. And again, another boom from below.
Who wants to go check out what a death cult has in their basement?
You do that.
Yeah, go. You go ahead.
Where everyone
You go ahead
went,
first.
so
I'm not sure how much we should
Heard
go.
all Geronimoing down the hatch.
What?
No, I'm not that dumb. I don't know how deep their basement is. I will open it up, though.
It's just you see a ladder going down into a stone floor. It is not lit.
can Toko toss a pebble down to see where your bottom is?
Not that far
I'm
down.
not sure there may be a bottom, considering that this is a.
Well, you can't see it
cult for
regardless.
the fathomless depths.
No, there is a bottom. Darnthal can see it.
Alright, I'm heading down.
Well, I'm part of a death cult. Might as well stay true to the name. And then she just jumps down said hole.
And everybody else follows. I'm not giving you a choice.
Okay.
It is completely pitch black down here. Avery can
I'll hit
see
the
nothing.
lights. I'll hit the lights for me.
Where are you putting the lights?
I will put one right in front of Avery.
Avery can
Time to
see.
get flashbanged.
Yeah, you.
Almost
5 feet in front of
imagine
me.
it's just
You-
like
ugh.
sitting it like right on his forehead, like a little fucking like
Yeah.
a flashlight.
If only you could illuminate like my weapon or something.
That's a different spell.
Yeah.
I did not take that spell.
Wait, what? That shouldn't be active. What the hell? Oh, I am on the wrong.
God, they're going.
On the move.
There we go. Yeah, I mean,
You can't see shit.
you're moving down. Avery's kind of groping his way through. You know, you
I'll
find a
keep
map
moving the light in front of him.
here. Yeah, the light's moving with him. I'm lazy.
Okay, good.
Can I look at said map?
There's a light.
It's
coming
a
over
map
there.
of this area.
I take map.
It's actually a pretty old map, but you take the map. Corvus, you look down here. It looks just like a storage room. Down there. That is a cliff in front of you, Amros. Stop. As you come out of this hallway, straight away, you see to your right a skeleton. It's old. Ahead of you, a body of water that likely connects to the sea. And in the water, bodies that unfortunately you recognize.
So what's the check so I don't freak the fuck out?
You can see a half-elf,
Thank you.
a half-orc, and a tortle floating dead in the water. You're going to roll me a wisdom save as you see your fellow acolytes in the water.
Oh shit.
You thought this was gonna be happy? Nah. This shit's fucked. You succeed
I
that
thought it was
check.
going to be a
Maybe
happy
me, my
death cult.
friends.
So weird.
Am I missing someone? 4, 5.
Did I miss someone?
Yeah, that's the right number of people. So you can see their bodies in there. You don't go crazy. And there is, kind of in the center, a red fin poking out of the water. Don't worry about that.
Does Toko know what the red fin is?
Nope. All she can see is the fin. Does anybody else want to move?
No.
And I know you said there's a cliff here, right? But
Mhm.
can I see what's past the cliff?
The cliff is just about as tall as you are, so you could like jump and see over it.
Okay.
Dolores,
Can
stop.
I do a wee hop?
Give me a quick perception check.
Let's see.
There is another statue glowing like the others of the same tentacle monster that you saw in the hidden room, and you catch a glimpse of a skeleton right up against it. To note, these skeletons are rather large. Both this one here and the one next to Toko.
So, Toko, how long ago did you leave to run your errands?
Uh,
Oh no.
Well,
alright. So while that check fails, you do still make the attempt verbally, I assume? Or were you going for more of a pat on the back type of deal?
more just kind of like physical comfort, because I mean, there isn't really much that she would be able to say. She's just kind of. She's a little. I mean, she's shaken up about the whole thing. So she doesn't know how to
Right.
exactly convey anything that might actually be, helpful.
Toko, those first 3 bodies I mentioned are these 3. There's also one down here. And as you look over there, panic filling your mind, you recognize not necessarily the person, but the vestments. And it is one of your masters. And that realization, give me a flat d20. You are able to keep yourself silent, but you cannot stop the tears from streaming down your face as you recognize that almost everyone you knew is dead. And with that realization comes a thought. 2, actually. One, of course, being, if you hadn't gone on your errands, would you have been able to prevent this from happening? The other is the assumption that whatever that fin in the water belongs to is what did this. What does a panicked, grieving, shocked Toko do in this moment with those thoughts in her mind?
Toko says in as quiet as she can, while being panicked. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here right now.
Does her volume increase as she's speaking?
Mm-hmm.
As the last syllable leaves her lips, the fin moves. Side to side. And then suddenly, far ahead of the fin, you see a jagged edge come out of the water. And further and further. Revealing effectively a swordfish, but a shark. Its snout jagged on two sides, like the teeth of a saw.
As Toko sees the sword jagged fish emerge, she's basically pushing everyone, like giving no argument.
Unfortunately,
Is that a sawtooth shark?
it is a saw shark. Unfortunately, it rises fully out of the water, stepping forward. And Toko, just to make it all the worse, it is clad in a master's vestments. The same worn by the corpse in the water. I need you to roll initiative.
Well, shit. Am I the only one who can't roll again, or?
Your
I can't
initiative.
roll either.
If you click on the combat tracker, it should let you click next to your name for.
Your roll did go through. It will not show in chat.
Yeah, they're all secret.
Initiative rolls will no longer show to anybody other
Well,
than
I can see
me.
my own.
Yes, you should be able to see your own initiative check.
Are y'all rolling initiative?
Yes.
Oof.
Run first.
That's a great roll, Darenthal.
Are you sure about that,
No.
Captain?
If I'm first, then y'all roll like shit.
Amros. Thank you. So combat begins
Damn.
as everybody's freaking
Isn't
the
that
fuck
fun?
out. Mainly Toko. With Fizz. You are
Was I
not...
supposed to be able to see my own?
You should have been, but you're fine, don't worry.
Oh, I didn't. Weird.
Oh well.
Okay.
You are not fully aware of what's happening, you just know that Toko is trying to get out.
And at this point, screaming.
Yes, she is full screaming.
Well, that doesn't seem good. Well, I'm gonna start by providing some extra lights for the captain, since this can fit 4, I think.
Alright. How are you placing them? Give me pings.
Yes. Let me put this one that lets me. How do I ping?
Long press.
Ah.
One there. One here. One here.
And
One here. Stay the fuck put.
I realized it.
As you throw the lights up, you can see this saw shark blink. Clearly has not seen much light recently. I believe that was your action. Are you doing anything else with your bonus action or movement?
my bonus action? Man, I wonder what that could be.
Yeah. Who are you giving 10
Oh,
HP
no.
to?
We'll do the is it 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the 4 that are all in front here.
These 4. Go ahead and roll your bardic. Why
That's
is
8
this
temp HP.
not working correctly?
Is that 8?
It's times 2? It's doubled?
Yep, times 2.
Okay.
And then they get their reaction movement stuff if they so
Yes.
choose.
So, Toko, Delora, Darenthal, Corvus, I believe is what you're hitting?
Yep.
The 4 of you may move up to your movement at the cost of a reaction.
That you'll get back on your turn anyways.
Yes.
See, like, how far? Okay, so he's close.
Why do you keep saying I don't have permission up there? I'm not clicking anything.
Why does it say that I don't have permission to?
Oh, good. It's everyone. Okay.
No one
Interesting.
has permission to do anything forever.
good.
No, it's me modifying tokens, and it throws things at you
I
guys.
see. He's adding the 12 extra enemies.
No, it's just the one. Don't worry.
Where did you say the master's body was? Here?
No, back here.
No, the one on land.
There isn't one on land.
No, it was just further to the left in the water.
It's in the water at the bottom.
I see.
You do spy another large skeleton on the shoreline. And just to reiterate, so you're fully aware here, the saw shark is wearing a master's vestments for maximum fuck your mental. Where are you going, Biz? Oh, that's your
My
movement.
movement.
Fizz heard Coco scream, "Get the fuck out!" and he went,
You
"Alright."
you still have a line. That's insane.
Yeah, I can still see it.
Alright, is that everybody's movement?
Yep.
Coco, you done?
Yes,
Taranthal?
Yep.
And Delora.
Yeah.
Just making sure. That moves us on to Amros.
I'm gonna come right up next to Toko and be like, "I'm sorry about your friends," and give you the treat that I made.
So this treat that he gives you will give you another 2 temp HP. Or let us be on top of what you already have because it's such a small amount. However, you must use a bonus action to eat it. And I will.
And then
That is your object interaction.
okay.
So you do still have your action, bonus action, and whatever remains of your movement.
Well, from this distance, how deep is this water? Can I like wade into the water, or should I?
In this opening section, yes.
Okay. Do I still have? I do still have a little bit of movement. I'm just gonna come straight up to it and punch it in the face.
All right. Go ahead and hit your improvised weapon. As you bring a ladle.
Oh
to
no,
bear.
no! I'm gonna actually punch it in the face.
Oh, okay. You do have an unarmed attack listed, right? I remember.
I have an unarmed attack, and then also Ruffian gives me. Or is it Ruffian?
Ruffian gives you a proper unarmed attack. That scales with your exploit dice.
Or sorry, no, Enforcer gives me my unarmed strikes do bludgeoning damage equal to my exploit die plus my strength modifier.
Yes.
So that's kind of fun.
However, you do not have advantage here, so you do not get sneak attack.
Right. So if I just do that, will that do?
You should have an attack
Should
button
have the
there.
option to quick attack.
And then just normal?
Yeah, just click normal.
Yep.
Cool.
A 15 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Alright. You throw a punch forward into this thing, smack in the chest. You kind of avoid the snout because you don't know what that thing is going to do to your hand.
Take this, you bastard!
And it just kind of looks at you. It doesn't react much.
Oof.
It killed all my friends. My family.
Johanna.
Are you using your bonus action?
I don't think so.
Alright. We'll move on to Avery.
Oh yeah. Alright, aeroplane. So, I'm gonna get up one. Okay. So I'm gonna get up this close. Okay. I'm gonna use unsouthing words on this thing.
Unsouthing words. Give me the card, please.
And that is a bonus action.
Its next saving throw. Yep.
Okay. All right, and then I cast reduce.
Oh!
On
I did not think of that. Give me that card, please.
Time to squish him.
Damage. So roll a d6 and then you subtract that d6 from this saving throw.
Correct. So roll your d6.
It's slash roll, right?
Slash roll
not exclamation
1d6,
point.
yep.
Slash roll 1d6. Awesome. That's big.
Let me check something. This is a concentration spell, correct? Alright.
Yes.
Yes. Ooh!
Ooh.
That rolled a natural 2, resulting in a
4.
0. So, you walk up, spit something out at it that actually gets a mild reaction out of it, and throw out this spell. And what was a medium creature is now small, roughly the size of your 2 Earthborn friends.
Yes.
And
And it gets disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
And does 1d4 less damage on attacks
Yes.
with weapons or
Yes,
unarmed
yes.
strikes.
that
We
moves
cannot
us
bleed
on
below 1.
to Toko.
Guys, I said to leave, not attack it.
I gave you extra movement and you moved towards it.
Hey, I
I
made it
moved
tiny.
towards one of my friend's bodies.
Oh, okay.
Laura ran up. I can't leave her in the front.
I had to
make it
punch
easier
it.
to fight.
After what it did to all your friends, it deserved a good whacking.
I hear Toko complaining about us not running away in the back, and I'm like, don't worry, I'm on it.
See, Fizz understood the assignment.
What are you doing?
Well, I can't just leave him alone. Wait, I can swim,
Yes.
right?
And you don't take any penalties for being... That's not even deep water yet, but you don't take any penalties for it.
I'm a turtle.
Correct.
Exactly.
Roll your thing.
Really?
Because I assume we're about to punch.
Yes.
Ooh!
That is a natural
Oh,
fucking
baby.
20! Very nice!
The turtle is angry.
Let's see... No. Roll attack off of the initial card. Or damage, sorry, off the initial card.
Can't.
You should be able to.
No.
Yeah, it's a little weird, and I'm gonna go look into fixing that before the next
Still, critical hit, right?
session. Yes.
Mhm.
Nice 12 damage. A little low roll there, but that's okay.
And then
Flurry of
this.
blows.
No.
Ooh, an arresting strike. The dex save, so it does not have disadvantage. But it's also not going anywhere.
Oh, failed.
So now it can't move.
It cannot move at all.
Yeah.
And that's for killing everybody.
You still have a bonus
Sobbing,
action.
beating the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So you can go for a regular hit, you can go for a flurry. I don't know what kind of...
Oh wait, I still have a thing?
Yeah,
Still
that
have a
doesn't need a
bonus
bonus action. That's
Bonus
just on
action.
hit.
Yeah, that reads on hit. You do only have the
Oh.
1 key point left, because you guys didn't have time for a rest.
You're right. Just a single unarmed then.
Go ahead. You can roll that off of that second card you put up. Like I said, I'm gonna look into why it's doing it this way and not what it was doing before, but 15 hits for another 7 damage. Alright. And that is it for you, unless you'd like to move more.
No, I can still flank it so people could have advantage.
Sure thing. That brings us to Corvus.
Throw a card at him.
Are you gonna move at all?
No, I think I can hit him from here.
You should be able to, yeah. You're
Yeah.
at 30 feet.
Card snipe.
Card snipe. Go ahead and
So,
hit your card.
well, I tried hitting the button and it didn't work. My card is a 7 of diamonds.
7 of diamonds. Let's see. There you go. Can you hit any of the buttons on that? Does it have buttons?
Which button do you want me to hit?
Attack. That hits, and if I remember correctly, diamonds gives you sneak attack damage, correct?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember.
I'm checking, don't worry. Features, pick a card. Yes. So you're gonna roll your d4 plus 2d6 plus dex.
The damage button or the...
Yes, your damage. You're gonna hit the damage button for the cards, and then you're gonna hit your sneak attack button for that damage as well. A lot of buttons.
Is that the correct button?
1d4, d6 plus 3. Yep. Low rolled on that, but that's okay.
That's pretty low.
Deal that damage.
Damn.
You do still have
That's a
access
really
to
low
a
roll.
bonus action
That's
if
a
you want to
really
use
low.
it.
I don't know what I even use it for.
Alright, so then we'll move on to
Use it to hide.
the Saw Shark
Oh.
itself. Do you want to roll a stealth check?
Sure, I'll roll a stealth check. One of these buttons.
14. You are in darkness. You are partially hidden, I will say. Then, like I said, it is on the Saw Shark, who is going to use its snout to turn to first attack Amros. Does a 14 hit Amros?
No.
Ah, lucky.
No, yeah, DC is 15.
Nice. And it's going to turn around fully and attempt to attack Toko. On a 23. Yeah, that hits. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you got that type
Um,
of fear.
Okay, real quick. Can I cast? I can still use my reaction because I didn't use it.
Correct.
I'm gonna cast Silver Barbs
Alright.
on the shark.
So I will roll that attack again.
Are you kidding me?
You're
Thanks.
better.
You tried. What is the other effect of Silver Barbs again?
Let's him give
Um,
advantage to someone.
Who's getting advantage?
Yeah, I'll give the advantage. Let me see though. I'll give the advantage to Ambrose
Amros? Alright.
because he's right there.
Toko is going to take 11 damage. This thing hits hard. But that does
Temp
chunk
HP.
into her temp HP first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still hurts.
Still hurts.
Still hurts.
And then... That's
Wait,
it.
is it hitting with its nose?
Yes.
It
The
essentially
snoot
it
poops
sharp
back.
me.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's going to be its turn this time around. Which puts us on Delora.
Alright, I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on it.
I'm going to hit the attack button. It's being weird. I don't know. I'm going to look into it later. 10 does not hit.
Well, guess I'll die.
The only option.
I'd recommend maybe a bonus action.
Bonus action, death.
Bonus action, fall over.
I mean, that is...
Luckily, it can't move. So
Yeah, it's going nowhere.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to step up,
It's
you
actually
don't
a
have to.
free action.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to use
Yeah,
my
the thing is
restless knee
surrounded.
in this thing. It's kind of like, eh.
Alright, and then of course at the bottom of the order, we have Darenthal with a pitiful 6.
Damn.
oh,
So fast.
I gotta call you out on that one, man. What are you doing?
Gonna walk over here.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna hit it with my club.
Let's see the club. 16 will hit. Roll your damage. Nice damage. It is bloodied. As you guys are just wailing on this motherfucker.
Then I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Oh fuck, I forgot you
no.
had that.
monk friend. He's just not with the death monks.
You're just gonna roll your club twice?
Did we rule that my club would count for...
Oh, no, you're correct. That is your unarmed.
Then I'm gonna go unarmed.
Yeah.
The 20 hits. 2 damage. Roll your second attack.
Are we using the wrong modifier?
Should
Damn,
be.
18 damage. No, that's not the
That's
damage. Okay.
that's not the attack roll. Or that's the attack roll, not the damage roll.
Oh, okay.
Unarmed attack
Wait,
roll using.
what?
I see.
I'm getting +1?
Yeah, I think it's using his dex. Question.
You still
Yes.
hit. So that's another 2 damage
Plus the
on
damage.
top.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the. Roll your. Don't roll damage just yet. I'm too late. So that's gonna be 6. So that's an extra 4 on top of this. Definitely bloodied.
And then I'm gonna use my strike.
Is that on hit? Why did I
Yeah.
give you that? Fuck. Which one are you?
Oh, I
Let's try the
see.
giant.
Yeah.
Strike.
I regret giving him this. Using Storm Strikes, an extra d6 lightning damage. Go ahead. Let's see this Wisdom save. That is a Wisdom save, right? Or is that on the
No,
effect?
Storm Strike should be a con save.
Yeah, no, just roll the damage.
Okay,
Damn.
that's not right.
No,
That's
no, it is
right.
not.
That's all of them. That's funny.
Roll me
you can find which one it
1d6. Roll me 1d6.
Well, wait, no, it's the last d6 that rolled. It's a
Alright,
5.
sure. I'll take that. I'll take the 5.
5 lightning. There it is. It's funny that this
succeed on a
rolled all of them.
con save.
8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength modifier.
Is it strength modifier? Strength or
It says
con,
strength
yeah.
or con, so I assume
So-
strength.
10 plus 3, so 13? Yeah, it's not taking this stuff quite right, but that's okay. This is a strength? No, it's con. It's con.
Con save.
Gone.
It fails the check! Which means it now has disadvantage on its attack rolls. Good job.
He's going nowhere and doing nothing!
And that's gonna put us... That is really not a bonus action?
No.
Once per turn when
It's
you
an on-hit.
hit. Oh
On
my
hit?
god.
It's limited by number of uses equal to proficiency bonus.
Yes, but it's
Oh.
still
quite
wild.
good. Wait until you
Once
see the
per
level 8
turn.
version.
I don't want to.
Let's return when you hit.
You
Yeah.
took that one, so I can just adjust this. So it failed the check. It took 6 damage. And I forgot 4 damage from earlier. That's your turn, correct?
Yep.
That puts us back up onto Fizz.
Hello.
What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to move. Weird.
Obviously running away, like Coco said.
Are you moving forward, moving back?
I was trying to move next to Corvus. I don't know why it won't let me move.
I got you.
Very odd. Anyway, you'll never believe it.
Starry
Oh, I
Wisp.
see. It's broken.
Starry Wisp.
Yeah, it's a broken. Yeah. Why is my?
Reload your page. I'll throw this up
Yeah, I
for
think
you.
that's it.
1 Starry Wisp. Hold your attack for you, which is gonna be no advantage for a 21.
Nice.
Because
Wow.
of course it is. Normal damage for 14.
That's pretty high.
What?
No, 7.
Huh? So,
Yeah, but it wants to apply 14.
Is it?
No, because he's not level 5 yet.
Yeah, but no, it
only
rolled
rolled one.
1d8, but it wants to deal 14 damage on normal damage, so I just adjusted. It's fine, don't worry
Yeah.
about it. This thing is looking horrific at this point. It is staggered. Its possibly not going to see its next turn. This fight was not as hard as I was expecting it to be. Another one shows up. Are you doing anything else?
I'll
on your
go to
turn?
your house and actually beat your ass.
Running back.
I'm good now.
Cool. So that's gonna be the next turn.
Maybe it was weak to radiant damage.
Oh,
It is not, but that's okay.
No idea.
I have some radiant damage.
It's weak to getting shit on.
That is true. Don't mind me.
I just shrunk it first turn.
Yeah, that does not help matters.
But it's funny.
And shrinking it does less damage.
Yeah, which I
Yeah.
forgot to do, but that's okay.
Oh.
It didn't deal that much damage in the first place. I will give you 2 health back, Toko.
As you should.
Call it an average. So we're on Amros's turn.
Well, I'm just gonna whack it.
With your fist, or are you going to use a ladle this time?
No, this time I'm gonna use the actual pan. I feel like that's the way to try to finish it off. I feel like.
Alright, hit your
With
button.
advantage.
Also, you have advantage on this.
Yes, you do. So roll your attack with advantage. Jesus fucking Christ.
Perfect.
And it's so
Nice.
start
Holy
tonight.
shit. Okay.
Damage.
Oh,
with
then you
crit.
didn't even need it!
He rolled the d20, the natural 20 first. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, there is in fact another fucking shark that comes up. Oh,
Hey, take it back.
nope. This was supposed to be a hard fight, goddammit. I'm only giving you one more, though. I'm not going to go any further than that. Roll your
Just roll
damage with
to see how
crit.
many show up. Roll a d20, you know, how many...
Because we're leaving you.
Roll a damage with a
I'm
crit.
the one at the back. Good luck.
It's damage with a critical, right?
Correct.
Yes.
For 10. Alright, then you're going to hit your sneak attack damage as well.
Also as a critical.
No. Oh, yes.
Damn.
Nope,
23
that's the wrong
damage.
button. That is the wrong button.
Oh.
Oh, that's just what I had for sneak attack. Is
Nope,
that
you're
not
going to
right?
go to your sheet features.
That was
Okay.
like a combined macro.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah,
that's
okay,
not even
that's
for
fine.
you. That's for
It
Corvus.
looks like Corvus's.
That's my button.
You're actually going to hit this
I
sneak
mean,
attack button. Here, I'll get you.
I don't know why I have it then.
I got you.
I'm just looking for it. Here we go.
There you go.
And then damage.
Crit if it lets you. Oh, sure did.
Nice. Oh my god.
So
Six.
it's
29
distracted
damage.
by getting fucked up by the 2 monks. Just refresh this cache because it keeps not updating the fucking rolls, which is annoying. As this other one comes up out of the water, I'm just gonna apply the sneak attack damage on its own because this motherfucker's dead.
Edge.
Yeah.
Wrong button. Dead.
That's what you get.
But there is another one swimming out in the water as we move to Avery's turn. And this is deep water back here.
I don't see it.
I was gonna say, I think it's out of my lights.
Yes, you don't see it. So, what you doing?
It's like, wow, we killed it.
Victory dance!
I do see it,
Um,
and don't I still have the ability to like move at this point?
You have movement, yes, but you
It
only
is
have
in
a
the water
bonus
now.
action, and it is in deep water. You wouldn't be able to effectively attack. You'd be at disadvantage.
Oh, screw it then. Never mind. Sorry, continue.
So move if you want to walk around.
Yeah,
the
you can
beach.
move, but
I mean, I'm gonna at least like yell out to everybody like, "There's
There's a
another
fucking-
one."
are you pointing to where it is?
Well, I can see it, so yeah.
Okay. So
That
makes
Avery, if you
Right in the
want
center
to
of the
throw
spotlight.
out an attack, I will let you
Yes.
make it at disadvantage
That's okay.
against
I
a
see.
dex save.
I got the deck save?
So
Oh, okay.
it throws a dex save if that save is higher than its AC, it becomes the new AC.
Okay. I'm gonna cast as soon as I see that Amrosa said that. I look at the I zero in on that point and I cast glitter beam on at that point.
Ooh, very smart. I am rolling this privately. Roll to attack at disadvantage.
Yes.
Go hit your glitter beam so the card shows up. Alright. Can you hit that? Oh, there you go. Go ahead and hit the attack roll. At disadvantage. If it were a thing, I'd put you at extra disadvantage. No, you go wide. You send out a streak of light that crashes into this wall. It lights up. This guy's here. It lights it up for a second, and you can see it, and then the light goes out.
Damn. I'm gonna do with bonus action. I'm gonna see how people are doing. Is anyone low? Doesn't look like it.
Oh, that setting
No,
didn't carry
I
over.
think
I'll
that-
fix that.
I think that's it. Because I can't really think about anything else to do with a bonus action. So I would want a healing word, but I only have 2 spell slots.
Alright, let's move on to Toko. As you turn to look at this guy, you can really only see the head above the water, but you can also see the shoulder with the same purple on the shoulder. And you hazard
Throw a dart at it.
a morbid guess that this is also wearing a master's vestments.
I'm gonna throw a dart at it.
Throw a dart, alright. Give me a dart. One attack roll. 14 will hit. Oh wait. Yes, 14 will hit.
Ah,
Gotta put you on the edge sometimes.
weird.
And that deals a nice little 5 damage. Anything with your
Ooh, I-
movement or bonus action?
That's yeah. I'm gonna pull a Delora and stand on the body,
Okay, that's fucked up.
and that's it. He killed my friends. It's only fair.
Deserves it.
Having a moment.
Okay. And that's gonna put us onto Corvus's turn. I believe you do still have range, but you don't have line of sight.
I don't have line of sight. I do see like his like foot from where
I'm measuring
Angle
center to
is-
center, and it goes through 2 walls.
Yeah, you can just take a step down and then step back up later.
Yeah, whatever. I'll throw a card at him.
Does not hit. What'd you draw?
It's an 8 of hearts.
8 of hearts. That would have been handy for you. Which means you are left with a bonus action.
Can I hide?
Oh, you were hidden.
Yeah, I know. Can I?
Oh, yeah,
You were hidden,
advantage.
so you roll that attack again.
Uh,
Just hit the attack button again. 15
Huh.
does hit. You're still on that 8 of hearts.
yes.
So go ahead, hit that damage button.
Do I don't have like advantage or anything?
You did, yeah. So you
I
get
mean,
sneak
excuse
attack.
me, that's not
This
the
will be
word I
easier
meant.
for me. Hit the
No
damage
crit,
button
though.
on the cards.
This isn't like a sneak attack, is what I'm trying to ask.
It is.
It actually is. But he wants you to use the card.
Hit press damage on card. Then you're gonna go into your sheet features sneak attack and roll the damage on that as different separately.
Features.
It's under passive.
Yeah. Okay. Why are these not?
The pink one. Whoa, why did my screen just do that?
Because your computer's a piece of
Does
shit.
it work?
Yeah, just
No,
roll
it
damage.
just it went into like warm lighting mode.
So I just hit the damage button then.
Yep.
What?
Yes.
Yep, and then normal.
Yeah.
Nice 17 damage on this guy. Hasn't even moved yet. And it rolled really shit on initiative, as you can kind of see. So now next is Delora.
Fuck you when he's better than me.
By 2.
Not everyone can roll as low as you, you know.
Mhm.
Are you
It's
going
a
out in the water?
God-given talent.
I'm throwing you in the water.
I was gonna go
Cock.
in the water anyway.
What you doing?
I am going to. Attempt to use shatter.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's throw the card up.
How,
Break his nose.
Cannot break
how
his
does
nose.
shatter work in underwater? Or in the water?
Normally.
Normally.
No, because it's thunder damage.
Not
Normally,
lightning damage, it's thunder.
it's
different.
It's sound, effectively.
Thunder is sound waves
Okay.
and stuff.
That makes me okay.
We'll cast your spell. I assume you want to just center it on the guy?
Yeah.
Just like that. Trying to keep everything in view here. Alright.
Basically, just like fucking scream at it.
So it's gonna take a DC 14 and fail.
Damn.
See if you can hit that damage button. See if it'll let you do that at least.
Alright.
Hey, there you go. It does some stuff. That's gonna take a full 12 damage. That shit hurted. Are you doing anything else?
Good, it should have hurted. Let's see.
And the boxes in the water just disintegrate. Because that is an effective shatter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Here
the
comes
important loot.
Trust me, those boxes are worthless.
Good thing it wasn't on one of the bodies.
Yeah, that would have. Actually, no, it wasn't one of the bodies.
Oh. Coco, look away.
Yeah, that body is fucking ripped apart.
I think that I'm good.
Tucker, you're gonna have to give me a wisdom save as you see a corpse of your friend get desecrated. Accidentally, to be fair.
Dolores in the way.
I couldn't see it.
Sorry.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to roll a check to see if Delora is fully in the way.
I was gonna say, do you want your bardic? Do you want your bardic in this instance?
Delora is fully in the way. That check does not matter. You're fine. For now.
The thought.
She'll have forgotten that there was a body there, surely.
And then we move
Surely.
on to the Saw Shark Duelist, who is mad.
It's okay, I'm trying to block
Oh,
the
He's
trauma.
upset, he's spaghetti.
Yeah, he's attacking you. And you, Delora, are gonna have to make me... Where is this?
I know he's gonna eat you. He's gonna reverse snoot boop you.
You are going to give me an
That's not cool.
insight check. This now has to beat with a deception that it doesn't have proficiency. Oh, sleight of hand. Why is it deception? But no, it's...
He's gonna steal your money.
Well, still my lunch money, I need that.
It fails to do a flourish on you. Would give it advantage on its next attack. Unfortunately, it still has this, which it's going to burn, because you are not at full health.
What'd it do?
Oh, it gets advantage on its first
What's
attack.
bloodlust? Oh.
At least I have temp HP.
Yeah, the temp HP will save you.
Does 25 hit?
Back up.
No.
No, actually, she has a 26 AC.
Actually, didn't you know she dodged it? Alright.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I'm in
gonna
the
be
water. It's in my element, okay?
10 damage. And then it's gonna roll its second attack. Without advantage this time. Does a 15 hit?
Ooh. Yeah, my AC's 15.
It's exactly.
Unfortunately.
Roll that damage
It's only
a
gonna be
second
6.
time
Oh,
for a
Ooh, I'm hurting, Captain.
14.
I'm hurting, Captain.
Just
Yeah.
a little low.
Just a little
This
bit.
is, oh
I'm
my
hurting.
god.
She is sitting at 4 HP right now, as you can see
Avery,
in the
unable
combat
to
list.
see it,
Oh
just
my
hears Delora fucking screaming.
Yeah, he can't see
Oh,
jack
I
shit.
can definitely. I can definitely hear it.
And that's its turn. What you gonna do, Darnthal?
I'm gonna walk over to it And I'm gonna hit
You
it.
mean swim?
Gonna go whale clubbing.
That's a shark. Roll your club.
Or killer whale. Oh my!
That is a crit.
Nice.
Avenge me.
Roll your crit damage. 17, not bad.
Damn.
Are you going to apply your strike on this?
Sure. I thought that was only on my. Wasn't that? Didn't you rule it was only on my unarmed strikes?
Oh, yes, I did. You're right.
I mean, I'm gonna punch it, but
Yes. For
With a
now, it's
flurry of
only under
blows,
unarmed
too.
strikes. Now go ahead and run your flurry. And if you have an effect that is on hit, you can run 2 separate effects because you've got 2 hits. Assuming they both hit. So
I mean, okay, but it has a limited amount of uses.
I'm aware. Roll your...
Actually-
Oh, what I'm saying is you can use one of your key point hits. Because you've got a couple of those.
Oh yeah.
Actually, you just have 1. 10 does not hit. 14 does hit. That is its AC. So you're going to roll your damage there. And now your Strike of the Giants is fixed, so it will not roll 15 dice.
Damn, nerfed.
It's going to make the con save. You maxed that fucking damage. Oh my god.
Damn.
Woo.
I'm gonna punch the lightning into his soul.
Oh yeah, this thing is like...
Evaporated.
as you just club, fist, foot, the foot's underwater. As you kind of
Watch
use
out.
your momentum to swing yourself around with the second hit, throwing lightning directly into its body. It is not happy about this at all, and it can do nothing about it. Because it will now have disadvantage if its turn actually comes back around. Fizz, go ahead and see if that you
It
can
won't.
prevent that from happening.
There's a wall.
You are at 30 feet. What you doing? What bullshit are you throwing? Yeah, okay. I figured as much.
Could never guess.
That does not
Oh.
hit.
So sad.
Which means it's now time for your bonus action. You doing one?
No, there's no need for a bonus action.
Alright, then that is your turn. Hey, Amorous, what you doing?
Chuck a rock at it.
That's really your only good option, unfortunately, because, well, I mean, you could wade out into the water and smack it, but you will be at disadvantage, guaranteed.
And its health, is
It's beyond
Low.
bloodied.
okay. I'm gonna take a big risk here, and I'm just gonna chuck my pan at it.
You're going to chuck your frying pan.
He's got faith.
Are you sure you want to do that?
It's gonna be a solid
We have
hit.
people here that can swim, right?
Yeah, it's
They
okay.
can
I
retrieve it for me.
You don't know how deep that is, though.
Well,
He's not
I
gonna miss.
also-
It'll be fine.
I mean,
good.
we're
Yeah, right.
We're standing
Fine.
here.
And for
You guys
helping,
just don't
Coco
have
might
faith.
find a good pan for him in the kitchen.
You already rated that.
Even though, yeah, I was gonna say.
She doesn't know
There's
that.
no pans in your monastery.
Alright, roll your,
Imagine.
Sure.
roll your unarmed attack. Roll your, sorry, not your unarmed, your improvised attack. Same improvised weapon. Goes off your strength. You're just trying to whip that shit across. Hmm.
Oof.
So as I mentioned before, it has
It'll
an
be a good
AC
time
of
for that
14.
advantage, huh?
So I get to roll some checks! First check. Does it dodge? Or does it miss? It misses. By how much? Not by much. Hey, Darnthal.
No.
Roll me a dexterity save. This man's throwing a pan. There will be consequences. You managed to dodge it. Delora, it's your turn.
14? Oh, no.
Oh no, he's gonna kill Delora!
This kills me.
Right before I'm gonna heal her too.
Dexterity saving throw,
Darn,
yes.
Shouldn't have dodged it.
Oh, I go,
Oh no!
She's
oh no!
Darn though, get down, Mr. President.
Amras, I need you to roll damage.
It's Jover.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
this is
It's
bad,
so
guys.
Jover.
Hey, I think I have a thing
Well,
to say
good
for
luck
she's
getting
dead.
here.
She's
I
done good.
asked you if you were sure, and
That
you
was
committed.
Everybody encouraged me. They promised me they could save the pan. I didn't.
I
think
did
about
not. I
repercussions.
did not.
I made no promises. I just said I had faith.
I was gonna
Oh.
heal her because I'm next.
Well, you can still do that as she sinks below the water.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, he can't
I
because he
can't-
can't fucking see her. But you know,
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
I was just saying.
Wait, doesn't he not need to see for healing word?
He
I believe it's a targeted
does.
spell, right?
I believe it's eyesight.
So I'll give you incapacitated, and the pan follows.
It's okay, I got this. Just
Yeah,
Avery's
it
gotta
says
go.
that you can see within range.
If I
Damn
live
it. Yeah.
through this somehow, I will never trust this man ever.
It's fine. I don't really deserve it anyway. So
Avery, what you doing? You can see jack shit.
Yeah. Oh, I have an idea.
Oh no.
Everyone's favorite words.
Okay, question.
Mhm.
If I'm swimming, or if I'm near in the water, can I still cast magic?
Let's see. Do any of your spells have verbal components?
I was gonna say you can't do the verbal ones if you can't breathe underwater.
If the spell you want to cast has a verbal component, the answer is no.
Does glitter beam count?
do.
Does glitter beam?
Oh, it's evocation.
Yes.
It's evocation. Yeah.
Yes.
It says in the
Yeah,
spell.
I know. I'm looking. I'm like, yeah.
I think all of yours have V. Yeah. Oh, it says
Thunderclap
thunderclap. You
actually
could do
doesn't.
thunderclap. You could do more damage to. Thor.
But every other spell you have requires verbal.
Oh! I could use Distant Whispers. Wait, is that eyesight? No, wait.
Retreat. Choice that
That
you
you
can
can
see.
see.
Fuck!
You could use disguise self.
It's like the only thing you have access to right now.
I could do some.
I
could do
will
something
remind
very cool.
you of one thing.
Mhm.
Toko is holding the bracelet that gave you dark vision. Trading that would count as an object interaction for you and a reaction for her, which she would immediately get back because her turn is next. However,
Go.
you must convince her to hand it over.
I'm
So
also
I-
angry and panicked, so...
This is
Okay,
not
okay.
a check. You have to directly, verbally convince her.
Yeah, I am aware.
And you also have to be standing next to her.
Okay. Yes, I was trying to move, but okay. Toko, earlier I was able to see in the dark. I can't see now, and I'm really quite useless in the dark. I would do anything for you if you would let me hold on to that charm in order to help out our friends here in the water. Because Dolores, I heard her drowning, and we need to save her.
Yeah, I saw that, babe!
You know who didn't see it?
I can't see anything. I can just hear it. I can't do a damn thing. Whatever you want, I will do it. No questions asked.
Toko?
I'm gonna hold you to that, Mr. Pirate! And she tosses the bracelet to him quickly.
As soon
My-
as
my
your
word is
hand
my
touches
bond.
it, once again, open your. Why do I keep closing your sheet? God damn it! You once again gain dark vision. And
And then he sees the horrors.
Yeah, and then you can see bodies in the water. You can see
One of
Darenthal
them suspiciously looks like Delora.
panicked,
Yeah.
looking into the water a little bit panicked, looking into the water where Delora was. You assume, as you just see a couple bubbles next to him, and you can see this saw shark, this other saw shark in the water.
Okay, first things first. I look in there. I thank Toko. I'm like, thank you, Toko. And then I cast Healing Word on Delora.
Why do I keep closing the sheet? Let me double check Healing Word for just a moment. Okay, so what I need from you is a perception check.
Okay,
This will be a normal check
I just put the sheet.
at a DC 10. If you fail, you cannot see her.
Surely the captain succeeds. Yeah.
You may cast
That's
Healing
my
Word.
Captain, my captain.
Roll the healing,
Nice.
and Delora is conscious again, if slightly underwater. But for her, that's not really a problem. Oops.
Okay, and then I will.
That is a bonus action, correct? Yes.
Yes, that is the bonus action.
So you can see this motherfucker now.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do with your action?
Because I can't cast another spell with my action.
You may cast a
You
cantrip.
can't use an actual spell, but you can do
No,
cantrips now.
yeah, I'm aware.
And I have to reload the map on the stream, and I am pissed that I have to do it now because it's been fine this entire time.
Dang. And then
So
then
hold-
I'll cast
hold
Vicious
off for-
Mockery on it. Okay.
You're gonna cast Vicious Mockery. Okay. Put up the card.
Get away from her! Get away from her, you salt tooth demon!
Whoops. That is the wrong target.
He's viciously mocking.
Killing Delora
Go!
again.
You
Takes it back down.
finally
First-
got
first-
the
first-
Vicious
first-
Mockery
first-
off.
Yay.
Yay!
After
That's
about
first Vicious
5
Mockery.
separate tries.
He's finally
Toko,
managed to
when you
insult
make the
someone.
stat sheet, I need a successes versus failures of Vicious Mockery.
Oh my god.
How do you insult it?
I feel
I
honored
just
to
did
do
it.
this
I
on
already
my
said it.
behalf.
You salt tooth demon?
What'd you say, Toko?
4.
Were you
It's
already
not bad.
planning on doing that?
Yeah, that was already the plan.
You deal a nice little 4 damage to it, and it will take disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Awesome.
Which it already has.
Little did you know it already had that, yeah.
I mean, like, can I have...
Oh, yes,
I mean,
it
check
does.
twice.
And
So
it's
you know what
just-
that
Oh,
means?
start of my turn.
It gets disadvantage on both of its attack rolls
Yes,
on its next
okay.
turn.
Yeah, Darenthal actually already gave it both of those disadvantage, unfortunately.
That's fun.
Only
That's so
one.
funny.
Darth only
No,
gave
his
one.
is all attacks until his turn comes
Is it
back
all
around.
attacks? I thought it was just one.
You know, it's
All attacks.
Oh, well, shit.
It's crazy, yeah.
That puts us on to Toko.
I couldn't really do anything else, so I just wanted to...
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, you could have thrown a glitter beam.
I do want to put out for like the record of
What
not
the-
my character. I have Spare the Dying as a cantrip.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh my
I
god!
forgot you
You
took
could have
that.
saved that.
I
That's fine.
completely
Okay, it's
forgot
just a
you
healing
took
word.
that. Yeah,
Oh
you
my
do have Spare the Dying.
Yep.
To be fair, healing word's better than stable, but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
You
nice to know that we don't necessarily have to.
do al-
instantly bring
you
someone
do
back.
also have a damage spell available in your list.
Yeah, speaking of,
Go ahead and click that button. Yeah, this turtle
Oh,
has
no.
inflict wounds.
Yes.
This is a touch spell.
I want to see this. I want to see this work.
From a
It
feat.
No!
fails the
So close.
save.
Oh, it's fucked.
Roll
That's
your
crazy.
2d10 damage.
how do I do that?
Click the damage.
Should be able to
button.
just click the damage on the spell.
A little bit of a low
Right.
roll. That's not bad though. A little under average, remember correctly. But hey,
Average.
damage is
Right.
damage.
Yeah, that makes
And you still have your
Um,
bonus action. Do you have key points left?
I think I have one.
Then you can use Flurry of Blows.
Actually, average is 11.
Is it? So yeah, it's less than average.
Yeah.
Punch him.
So not used to inflict wounds being 2d10.
Yeah, it is. It's normally
I'm trying to
2d10.
read. That's not letting me read.
What are you trying to read?
Yeah, I don't know.
Whirling
I don't know
Strike?
why it's good. It's in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, it is Baldur's Gate runs off of 14 rules for the most part.
Oh,
they
because they
nerfed it a
wanted to
little
nerf it. Oh,
It's a very strong spell,
that is fair.
especially for first
Spell
level.
touch was.
Yeah, it is the touch spell.
Just flurry of blows. I don't feel like killing Delora again.
That's
Thanks.
fair. To be fair, the first one was not your fault. So go ahead and roll your unarmed attacks.
Technically, it's all Toko's fault. This is her death bolt.
Hey. No.
Oh, you only need to put one card up because you can. Oh my god.
Yo.
Roll your other attack.
Wow.
One hit, so you're gonna roll one damage crit. Oh, also the pan is under the water, and this other saw shark follows.
Thor, did you get the pan?
What pan? Oh, the pan. Yeah, I'll go get the pan.
He killed Delora.
Yeah,
No, my head fucking hurts right now.
I'm so sorry.
I can't believe the shark killed Delora there randomly.
Oh
that
man! Wow.
Ends the combat.
Can Toko grab the pan and then slowly
grab
gather
the
the
pan.
dead bodies onto the land?
Everybody comes to shore. Toko
Yeah,
pulls
57
bodies.
XP.
I'm going to assume Darnthal helps because he's
Yep.
big, strong, and swimmy. Does Delora help?
No, she's too busy
She's
sitting on the
damaged.
shore, just rubbing her head.
Ow.
So the bodies are pulled ashore. Are you including the saw sharks?
No.
I'll remind you one more time.
I think I would try and pull them up.
Yeah, they have
Okay,
the clothes.
if Darnthal's
Wanting
doing
clothes
it,
back.
yeah, it's outer. I'll remind you one more time. These are wearing the vestments of your order. So you pull them ashore as well. And that is where we must end our session today.
I pick up my cards, right?
Yes, you can. Someone
Are
has
they
to get-
waterproof?
They are. They're magic, but they're still
hit
in
both
the
of them.
water.
I hit both of them on the.
No, they both hit.
Are they still in the sharks?
Oh yes, they are still in the sharks. You're lucky. Yeah, you can just
no,
rip those
no
out.
misses.
Rip them out, clean them off, put them back in your deck. No problems.
Cool.
No misses, unlike someone we know.
Yeah, unlike another.
Thanks
gonna be
again for
apologies.
getting the pan back. Sorry, I hit you in the head with it.
He's like, it really hurt, you know.
I'm sorry.
I only got one face.
You gotta owe her some ice cream now.